Good morning, Kentuckiana. It is 9 o'clock on your Saturday morning. I'm Gabriel Gonzalez. We are glad you're here. We are starting with weather this morning with Mr. Reed Yaden. You can probably guess where he is this morning, outside at the Kentucky State Fair. Reed, good morning to you.
Indeed we are. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us here in the 9 o'clock hour. We are on the road. As always, powered by Thornton's. On the road this week brings us to the Kentucky State Fair. Wow, what a show they've got going on out here. The gates are open, and there is a line already coming into the gate. You don't think people are going to come early, do the outside stuff, they get in the air conditioning for the rest of the afternoon. We've got some neat food we're going to talk to you about. Oh, we come to the fair for food. Come on, there's fair food and there's fair food. Well, we're going to have a new take on it here. Coming up in just a second. Let's talk about this 7-day forecast because we have 4 impact alert days. What does that mean? Well, it means it's going to be hot in this particular case. We do an impact alert. We do it to bring you up to date on what we think is going to be happening. It could be impactful weather. In this case, it's the heat and humidity right straight through till Tuesday. The numbers this weekend, about 96. That heat and humidity hang, though. I think we'll get a heat advisory probably Monday, and we'll have the heat index up above 100. As we go into the upper 90s, we'll have a heat index above 100, probably Monday, Tuesday for sure. Now, let's step aside. I want to show you something here in just a second. It is farm to table. Yes, at the State Fair, you can find farm to table. Here is the farm to table guru, the king. This is Ray Newton. Good morning, Ray.
How you doing today?
Looks like you're set up over there.
We got homemade ice cream.
Oh.
It can't get too hot for ice cream.
No, indeed.
Fresh squeezed lemonade. Got all kinds of food. Roasted corn.
And all of the food basically comes from Kentucky.
Yeah, we're a member of Kentucky Proud. Have been from the beginning. It's all local, as good as we can.
You can find things on the menu you won't believe. So if you want a little break from traditional fare, nothing wrong with the funnel cakes. I like all that, corn dogs, but maybe on a little break, come by Ray Newton's place here. The ice cream, we'll take you on that tour at 9:15. When you hear the pop, 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 start looking around. If you see one of these green buildings, let's step aside, Ray. Let John give us a good shot of the setup here. If you see one of those green trailers, that's Ray Newton. You got some good food there.
Well, we try our best.
Okay. Gabe, we are going to turn it back over to you. A lot of people are starting their day. They want to know what's going on, and you're going to answer that question. We'll do ice cream at 9:15.
We must be mindful that this family's trying to work through this situation of something I would describe as a horrific crime.
That is Jeffersonville Police Chief Kenny Cavanaugh talking with us outside a Jeffersonville, Indiana home on Friday, where police found a man dead inside his home. Just blocks away, they made an arrest after a 4-hour-long SWAT standoff outside a different house. Police arrested this man, Bryce Winnicky, and booked him into the Clark County Jail. We do want to warn you, the details you're about to hear are graphic. A Jeffersonville PD spokesperson confirmed they found a headless body at the crime scene. Authorities say Winnicky is a family member of the victim. Now, investigation is still ongoing. WHAS 11's Jose Alonso and photojournalist Emma Gefter show us the standoff and spoke with neighbors who were shaken up.
A hectic day for Jeffersonville, Indiana police. An hours-long SWAT standoff after they found a man dead in his home. This taped off property on Summerlin Place.
This is totally just unbelievable.
It's out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
From our Sky 11 drone, you can see the streets of this neighborhood on Callaway Drive riddled with police cars. Neighbors standing outside, concerned.
We are investigating a homicide. This occurred at approximately 9:56 a.m. this morning.
Authorities worked for hours to detain a person of interest, who they call a family member of the victim, inside a home just blocks away.
About a 4-hour standoff of trying to communicate with the person inside. We were able to have him come outside where he was detained and taken without incident.
Most of the residents along Summerlin Place are much older and shy, but did tell me how they've lived here for around 20 years. We spoke with some of them about how they felt about the situation.
Everybody just speaks and waves, and there's We just don't have anything like that. I got a call from one of my church members asking if I was okay.
Some of us keep in contact, but nobody ventures too far anymore. I guess it's the age where we're at. But I can't imagine anything like that happening in our neighborhood.
Police say it was a rather brutal, isolated killing within a family.
Can you advise, was it a firearm involved?
No firearm, but we don't know where his head is.
Sandy Cook lives next to the house and spoke with WHAS 11's Travis Breeze about her neighbor.
He waved when he went by, and he said, "Hi, Sandy," occasionally, but lots of times he would walk by and never speak at all.
Police say there's no risk to the community, but these Hoosiers say they'll keep a close watch on each other from here on out. As for police, they're going through the evidence to determine a motive and seek charges. In Jeffersonville, Jose Alonso, WHAS 11 on your side.
And Clark County Prosecutor Jeremy Mole told us that his office will officially file charges against the suspect on Monday. And this story is still developing. As we learn more information, we will update you on air and online and on the free WHAS 11 app. We'll send you all the latest updates right to your phone.
But I'll also ask not just the community for information, but these two kids that did these homicides, they have parents, they have family members. Somebody needs to turn them in. These cycles of violence are called cycles for a reason, and they are likely to end up dead if you do not turn them in.
LMPD Chief Paul Humphrey is asking for your help to find the people responsible for shooting and killing two Louisville mothers in separate incidences this week. Now we have new information on both shootings. Police say 23-year-old Rhodesia Williams was targeted. She was shot while walking her 7-year-old daughter to a school bus stop on 10th and Chestnut on Wednesday. Later on, in a separate and unrelated shooting, Jeremiah Offit, mother of 3 and pregnant, was caught in the crossfire of a shooting on 41st and Broadway. Police say two groups of young people approached each other in the parking lot. One person fired and unintentionally hit Offit. On Friday, we asked LMPD if these shootings were gang-related.
Louisville does have a youth gang problem and involved in violent crime, so that would be an assumption at this time that it is gang-related.
There's gangs here, and they're trying to take over, just killing and shooting people and their kids.
Now, police do not believe the cases are related. Williams was killed at the same bus stop where shots were fired on the first day of school for JCPS students last week. Police say they arrested two 15-year-olds in that case. And a GoFundMe has been set up for Jeremiah Offit's family to help funeral costs. You can find the link on the Links Mentioned tab on WHAS11.com. LMPD is asking for the public's help to find the vehicle believed to be involved in a hit and run. It happened on Monday. A bicyclist was hit near the intersection of Chamberlain Lane and Chamberlain Court. LMPD believes the vehicle involved is a Ford Taurus, model year 2013 to 2019, in a black or dark gray color, and it should have damage to the radiator, cooling fan, and left headlight. LMPD is asking anyone with information to contact the anonymous tip line at 574 LMPD.